Yo, 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 YouTube. Thanks for joining us at the Dollar Box. If you're new here, the Dollar Box focuses on buying cards out of the Dollar Box and also looking for discounted and discarded cards that we can use to enhance our own collections or sell for profits. So today I want to kick off a new video series where we take a look at what I buy, how I shop. So we're going to look at lots today and just kind of take you along with me as I go through some online searching in eBay and show you what I like and don't like about certain lots and why I bid on them or didn't bid on them. So hopefully that will get you some value and you can use some of that input for your own shopping if you're looking at being a Dollar Box investor. So today, the other thing that I have is a brand new ring light that you can probably see it right. Where is that? Right there in the reflection there. My brother-in-law got it for me for Christmas, so I'm happy to do my first video with that, and hopefully it looks really good. So, but join me. All right, so pretty simple here. We're just going to search the Favre name. He's got a pretty unique name, so it's mostly just his stuff that comes up. Then we go into the sort menu and look for newly listed. I always want to look at the top stuff that I haven't seen yet. So we'll take a look. Here's a lot right off the bat. A lot of $25, $13. Some okay stuff, mostly base. A couple of lower end inserts that don't do that well. Premium cards, $9 shipping. So we're going to pass on that. That gets expensive in a hurry. Not much out of there we would need and not much profit. So we'll keep looking. Here's what they call a mega lot. 57 cards for 130 bucks. So you're at almost, what is that? $3 a card? Yeah, this would be extremely difficult to turn anything out of. I see the one gold card in there, but it's numbered out of 1,000. It's really not that rare. Yeah, right there you see 1,000. This is lower end base stuff over here. Not much I see an opportunity for there or that I need for my own collection. Little tiny lot there. Lots of single cards. See if we can turn up a nice lot here that we can bid on. Let's take a look at this one. Looks like, mostly, not much in there. Nothing to really make anything on for sure. Some more single cards. Don't really see anything in the single cards that pops out. I do like those new Obsidian cards, but I'll wait. Those are brand new, so you never buy them the week they come out. This one I'll throw a bid on because it's got a few PSA 9 rookies, some base rookies, not a ton of value there, but it's never a bad thing to buy rookie cards. It's got an XR jersey card and then a Prism Will to Win insert and then also a Team Z-Force. All that at $10. So I don't know that I'd win it at $10, but it definitely would have value in that one. Here's a pretty good one. I did bid on this earlier. I wanted to include it in this video and show you some tricks here. It looks like a pretty average lot, 70 cards, $50, not super cheap. Why would I bid on this? Well, the Stadium Club rookie goes for about $20 now. Those other rookies, a couple bucks a piece. The Stadium Club rookie is not in perfect shape. So not a grading material. So no great investment that way. So here's one of the lots of the first common cards. So that gold electric upper deck card, those sell for about $15 to $20. They're actually pretty rare. There's the Jets version of the Topps card, which was exclusive, and I can get 30, 40, 50 bucks for those. A Jets Bowman card sells pretty well. Let's see what else is in here. Legacies insert. I think that might be a purple Bowman's Best, and that might be a gold. That Pro Set Power on the left might be a gold version, which I saw those $5-6. And we've got this set here. We've got some 420 cards, which we know sell really well. Next set here, we've got the Packerbacker, Longevity Parallel, the All Pro insert. And then here in that top left, that is a gold SPX Parallel. Those go for $10 to $15. And we've got the red galvanized in that top right edge rookie, or edge card. We've got that 1st and 10 parallel in that bottom left corner. And then that Revolution card, I just sold my last one for $7. It's a base, and then that 2004 SPX, or EX, don't see those cards real often. So I think there's some value definitely in that lot for me. A couple cards I might even need out of there. So I bid on that one. All right, let's take a look at some more here. Not really seeing anything here yet. More single cards and jersey cards. I'm not a big fan of jersey cards. I don't think most people are anymore. They don't sell that well. I'll pick them up in lots here. They're real cheap, just to enhance my collection. Ooh, here's a 97 Metal Gems 8.5, the green. 97, 50 grand. Last one I saw these sell was a 7, I want to say, and it was 13 or 14,000 it sold for. So an 8.5 at 50 is probably a little bit aggressive, but one of the most highly sought after cards and card sets ever made. Alright, so some more singles. These stained glass 97 cards are starting to gain in value now that the new stained glass cards are so popular. But I'm glad I have some of those from the past. I don't need to buy any of those. I believe this is the same lot we saw earlier. So we'll just skip through that one. More single cards. Some graded jersey cards. Okay, here's a good one. This is an emerald out of 10. Now, here's something interesting with that card. It says 3 out of 10, but it's actually 4 out of 10 in the photo. And I did check with the seller, and it is numbered 4 out of 10, which means it's jersey numbered. So I'm going to go in for that. Look, cards numbered out of 10 are obviously extremely rare, so you want to pick those up whenever you can. This one as well out of 25. It's a PSA 10. It's PWCC, so I'm sure it'll get well out of the range I would pay for it, but we'll throw $15.50 on there or so. Oh, I'll bid right away. Try 21. See how that goes. Nope, still outbid. Well, maybe we'll come back to that. But one of the things that I do in closing seconds, I need that one too. Out of PSA 9 is actually pretty good for an action-packed card with foil. They're pretty hard to grade, but a lot of people say, well, just throw it on your sniper. There's no point in bidding. I disagree with that. There's lots of times I win auctions by them slipping past people. They end at bad times, things like that. Descriptions aren't good, whatever. For me to try to keep track of all those and do everything by a sniper bidder is kind of crazy. So I'll throw decent sized bids on stuff right away when they're listed. If I win, great. If I lose, what's the harm? So you saw, like on that last PSA card, I threw $5 at it. Well, probably get outbid, but hey, if I win it for $5, it's a hell of a deal. So a lot of PWCC. Oh no, these are not PWCC. Here's a platinum blue. Pretty hard to find, even as raw. As a mint 9, it would be fine for my collection. So I'll throw some money at that one. High bidder on those for now. 24 karat gold. Notice these are all by the same seller. They all have the same background, which is usually your first clue in. So this Manning one, I think I need that one yet. Yep, so we'll throw a bid on that. So a lot of these you're seeing me bid on are actually for my PC. I try not to grade cards if I can buy them already graded. Takes a lot of the risk out of it, the shipping, the time, all that. And a lot of times you can get it pretty much for the price of grading. And it saves you the effort of, having to look over the card and so forth. So when I find ones, that are super cheapy deals, if you will, or on, low dollar auctions, I'll give those a shot. I don't win a ton of them, but when I do, they're nice little additions that I didn't have to, pull a good raw card out for, and try to evaluate for grading. Time is money also. So when it's already done and it's in a nice holder and I can get it for the price of, buying the card raw plus grading, worth it every time. This is a die cut, pretty rare. Oh, that's not a die cut. Misrepresented in the listing. You got to watch out for that too. Don't assume that what they list is correct, and it can be short also, so it can be mislabeled but to your favor. So you want to look for those as opportunities for some profits as well. Getting those discounted and discarded cards. $95 Ultra. Throw $12 at that. It's basically $12 to grade a card right now. So if I throw $12 at a card and I win it, it doesn't cost me any different than sending my own card in, and I can get it right away and not have to spend the time. So these rookie ones, I'll usually throw, about half price what they sell for regularly on a bid. Why not? Again, they're liquid. A lot of them sell. They're listed and sold all the time. So hey, maybe one slips through, or somebody says, well, I'm not going to bother bidding on it because they always sell for more than that. That could be my opportunity to get, a card at a really low price. I'm not seeing much for lots on here though. We definitely found some stuff to enhance our collection. Once I get a graded copy of a card too, I don't keep the raw anymore. This is that tractor card I just bought for $80 the other day. Here's one being sold for $300. I got a heck of a deal on that. Bought it out of Canada. A lot of buyers won't buy international, so I'm used to buying and selling and shipping international regularly, so it doesn't bother me. And shipping wasn't bad either. I think it was $4 or something like that. So it wasn't really any more than what the most US sellers charge. So it was definitely worth the risk, if you will. I mean, eBay's buyer protection is pretty solid too. So if something happened and it wouldn't have shown up, I still had some protection. The other thing is, here's another one of those stained glass cards. The other thing is, basically once it gets out of the foreign country and it hits U.S. soil, and so your tracking says, New York or whatever. Here's a 5-stripe PSA 8. I believe I have an 8 already, so we'll pass on that. 95 is not that great a deal. But anyway, once the package hits U.S. from the foreign country, it pretty much, tracks just like any package sent from the U.S. So you're pretty good from there. But you do want to watch it because you'd like to, make sure you report if it doesn't end up getting received. Okay, so some more single cards. These two are 2 numbered cards out of 50 and $4.99. Don't have either of them actually. I like the look of them. 15 bucks. Might be a little high. I think we'll throw them an offer. We'll say 7. If we can get them both for $7, those would be good low numbered cards to add to our PC. Or a flip for profit, if I do have them. Alright, we'll keep looking here. Some more 420 cards. See if we can find some more lots. So my experiment is not coming along that well today. We're not seeing a lot of lots or opportunities. This is kind of a neat little find here. This is a sealed Prilosec deck of Favre cards. They included in Prilosec drugs back in the day to celebrate Brett's career. Got 7 or 8 cards of him from different years. Here's another one of those die cuts. Oh no, that's the Provisions. Do not have a graded version of that. It's only an 8, so I only threw a few bucks at it. Here's a 10 I don't have. It's again 15. I mean, that's pretty much your card price plus grading. This is a pretty rare card out of 25. Definitely don't have this one, and especially not in a PSA 9, so let's throw a little bit better price out of that. Okay, we're winning there. Down and Distance, this is a shorter printed version. 119 out of 119. PSA 10, so put a decent offer on that one. Winning, here's the other one. This one's out of 88. Oof. So put a pretty good bid on that one. That's a pretty low number. These are pretty rare. This is the Exceptional Blue out of 100. I do have a raw copy of that. So if I won this for a good price, I could get good money for the raw. So essentially I'd be trading. So we'll put a good buy value on that one. Dominion. I don't need this one, so I'm just going to throw the $12 grading fee price at it because it's easy. It's one I could easily resell. Here's one with Game Used Pants from Paul Hornung. So that's kind of cool. Don't see that very often. Game Used Pants from a Hall of Fame player back in the 50s. Not that interested. I just put a few bucks at it. See if I get lucky. Here's another one. This is a Game Used card out of 10. You don't see a lot of those get graded 10. A lot can happen to a card with the swatch of fabric in it. They're thicker. There's, that cutout where the jersey piece has to go, so those can be a problem. Here's that jumbo lot. And that's the regular hollow view. I opened it up because I couldn't see the top and I wanted to see if it was a die cut. That would have influenced my decision whether or not to bid. I don't generally buy into breaks either. Here's a PSA 9 Bowman, 93 Bowman. I sold my 10, so I'll throw a bid at this. Again, not a lot. I have a bunch of those raw, so that's a nice set of the base refractor and X-Fractor. But I don't collect BGS cards, so I'd have to pay to cross them, and it's just not worth it. Oh, I did throw 20 bucks at it, I guess. Well, I could crack them, so then it would be worth it if I got them all for 20. I'm finding lots of good individual cards, PSA cards to add to my collection. Just not really much with the lots. Now, this isn't terrible. It's Rogers and Favre stuff, but they're all parallels. 22 is a little more than I would want to get into for that, as they're not really quick flip cards or anything either. Another lot, but it's a lot of other Packers. I don't want to resell anything but Favre and Rogers, so pass on that. A little jersey card. XR Summit. That one is game used, so I'll throw a few bucks at it. Newer game used jersey cards are extremely rare, especially for retired players. And we're just about coming to the end of our search here. Now, I do this search probably 8 or 10 times a day, so not much escapes me, and there's a lot of times where people will throw something out at buy it now or best offer, and you need to be the first one to jump in on it or it's gone. So I feel like as long as I do this enough times a day, not a whole lot gets past me, and it does happen. I still miss stuff. But this way, I know I've got a pretty good thorough look throughout the day, and should have a lot of opportunities. These cards are pretty rare and in good condition, and this one looks amazing. So I might have to throw a bit on this. This is a 93 Fleer. Looks like there's a little bit of surface issue on the bottom. The copies I have are not that great, so I would love to pick up, at a fair price, a really good copy. Graded ones, 9s and 10s are pretty expensive. So I'm probably just going to have to see a good deal on a raw one. There's a refractor for $1. I'll put a bid in on that. So it looks like you get one refractor and one base copy. All right, thanks for going shopping with me. I hope you enjoyed that experience. As you can see, it's not an easy thing. You don't just jump on and, oh, here's the next lot I buy. Here's the next lot I buy. This is where I can make my profit. You got to do some digging, some thinkings. You got to make some offers. You got to take shots at some bids when they start low, and really work it, as well as continuously pull up those listings and look for opportunities. It's not a once in a great while kind of thing. If you want to constantly have some inventory and create some income, you need to make it a regular part of your day to look through these listings and find some of the gems. We did find one really interesting lot in there. I thought that 70 card lot for $50. So basically you're looking at about $1.50 a card, a little less than that. And but we found some more rare cards in there, 4 or 5 cards that we know we can make a decent profit on, and potentially 1 or 2 more. It's a little hard to tell from the photo, and there isn't all the cards listed in the description. So we might find a couple bonus items in there, and I believe there's 1 or 2 in there, and 1 or 2 of those I need for my PC anyway. So no matter what, I'll have value in that lot for myself. Now, simply the rest of the cards, the base ones and the lower end inserts and things like that, those are just pure profit then when they sell. So those are great types of lots to split. Put some of those cards in auction. Auctions for me are kind of in reverse. I actually auction my cheaper stuff, and I best offer or fixed price my better stuff, which I know is kind of counterintuitive to what the higher end card sellers need to do, but that's how it works with the lower end stuff, because otherwise you just pile up that inventory and you need somebody to go in there and bid on 10, 11 $1 cards. you didn't pay very much for them. 17 cents generally on average is my cost basis. So just a good way to clean that inventory, and yet you're still making some money on them. So that's it for today. I look forward to expanding on this series and doing some more how to buy videos, if you will. So again, if you have any suggestions, please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.